So, it has been pointed out to me that Frank Dux really didn't answer my question that I've been bugging him about. To recap, I heard from a credible source that Frank Dux had been saying that he challenged me to a fight and I kept ducking him. Well, okay. What I want to know from Frank directly, did he say this to other people or not? Did he say that he challenged me to a fight, not somebody else, not a stand-in? Did Frank Dux challenge me to a fight? Is he telling people this? Okay, now if Frank Dux says that he never said this to other people, okay, I've got my answer, finally. However, if he did say that to other people and he lies about it, then he's got to worry about two things. First of all, what are those people going to think? They saw him say it. And two, he's got to worry about the possibility that there's a screenshot of him saying this on Facebook or someplace that's going to get in my hands sometime, or already has. Now, Frank wrote a really nasty kind of thump chest type of article, painting things like I was challenging him. No, I was asking a question. And I was making it clear that if he was challenging me, if he wanted to challenge me, I can accept. And in this article, he set down conditions that basically was like, I would have to pay close to, or maybe more than $100,000 just for the privilege of fighting Frank Dux, and not even assured that he would show up. He said that it had to be overseas because he was worried about me suing him afterwards, and he wanted some place where I couldn't do that. And I would have to pay for the venue overseas, flying everyone involved over there, and then pay him what he called a substantial sum of money. Okay, well, you know, if he says he's challenging me, if he said he challenged me, then I accept, and as a challenge party, I get to set the conditions. But I'm going to be very reasonable. I'm not going to make it $100,000, for him to pay to fight me. Well, first of all, the conditions are this. Let's just throw out the entire outside the country thing. That's just silly. I mean, and again, my feeling is that he's afraid to face me because if he doesn't do well in the ring, then his entire story about Kumite, nobody, his last supporters will abandon him. So if he gets into the ring and doesn't do well against me, well, that's too big a loss for him to face. So again, this thing, having it overseas, is meant to make it a non-go, make it so it can't happen. So no, not overseas. Inside the United States. I mean, I have never heard of a UFC person suing the person that they fought. I've never heard of a professional boxer doing that. If the laws of the United States, with all the things that we can sign and stuff like that, is good enough for a John Jones, it's good enough for me. If a real champion like Zane Frazier is fine with the laws on the books and how people can sue each other, then it's certainly fine enough for an incompetent fraud like Frank Dux. So yeah, not overseas. And of course, being the person that was challenged from the looks of things, it seems reasonable that I said that. But I'm willing to compromise, okay? I have a place up in the Denver area that has already offered to let me fight someone there. They pulled out after it got set up. But I'm sure that I can talk to them and have it set up again, because it'd be good drama to see two idiots beat each other up. So I can set that up, but again, compromise. Frank, if you live in the Las Vegas area, if you want to find a place in the Las Vegas area, I am willing to drive out and face you there. But I'm going to have to set conditions. We gotta get this done, I can't talk about it forever. So if by January 1st, 2019, you don't have a place set up in Las Vegas, then let's go with the place in Denver, and I will give more details. Okay, so second thing, he wants me to pay him a substantial amount of money. Okay, how's this? We raise through various means, GoFundMe, etc., $10,000 to go to the winner. Put in an escrow account, and whoever wins gets the $10,000. Now, Frank, if you think you will lose to me. It is in your best interest to try to push that the money has to be paid to you directly in advance. If all you said about fighting in the Kumite, 56 consecutive knockouts, with your 6-inch advantage and your 300 pounds advantage, then that $10,000 should be yours for the taking if it goes to the winner. So yeah, I'm going to just take it as a fact that if you keep insisting on being paid in advance, that it's an admission by you that you can't take me. So yeah, that's it. $10,000. If that's not enough, then give a firm figure. We can't raise $1 million. I mean, so if you really raise the amount up enough, it will be really obvious that you're trying to get out of this. Again, it's just one day, one Saturday. Drive out from Las Vegas, or have me drive to Las Vegas. One day, go back home. Winner takes $10,000. That's a good haul for me. $10,000. Gee, I mean, I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't give up a Saturday to make $10,000. That would that could pay for a lot. So yeah, that's it. And final thing. I'm posting this on October 6th. Maybe let's give a half year, 6 months for us to get ready. I can kind of put some weight on. You might get rid of the man breasts. So October 6th, 6 months from now is April 6th. And it's a Saturday. So yeah, if you don't want to fight me, if you don't want to fight me, just say you don't want to fight me, okay? Otherwise, I'm going to go with the fact that you challenge me, and I get to set these reasonable conditions, and I'm willing to work with you. Okay, so April 6th, let's get ready for it. Unless, of course, you come back and say, without conditions or anything like that, I don't want to fight Don Roley. Okay, that's just it. No playing around, no sending other people. I'm sure that you are spreading false rumors about me. I'm sure I've seen the heavily edited, falsely video that you have to make me look bad, all that. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of sock puppets willing to challenge me instead. No. I've got my sights on the goal. You say that you don't want to fight me. You say that you never said that you want to fight me. I'm fine with that. But if you say that you are willing to fight me, then as a challenged party, because you told people that you challenged me, I get to set these reasonable conditions. I mean, $10,000 for the winner. Not too far a drive for either of us. I can drive out to Vegas. You could drive out to Denver, whichever one. And again, the whole thing about me suing you afterwards, that's just silly. Okay, so yeah, so either say that you don't want to fight me, clear out, no conditions, none of this. I'll fight you if you pay $100,000, anything like that. Just clearly say I don't want to fight Don Roley. I don't want to get in the ring with Don Roley. Or let's get ready for April 6th.